G'day gamers, Gob here. Welcome back to Gob's Quickies. Do you need iron? Do you want to make hoppers? Do you want to build up massive sorting systems? Do you want to have machines? Do you want to do lots of things in the world? Iron is one of those most important blocks that you need. And how do you get it? Well, with an iron farm. And today, my friends, I'm going to show you a very basic iron farm design, not using any zombies. So you don't have to go out and trap zombies and wrangle zombies into areas and basically have an overall not fun time. This is a simple villager gossip farm that will bring you as much iron as you possibly need on a single player sort of world. You don't need huge amounts, you just need a constant, steady supply, and this will do it. Let's get to it. And this is the farm. It operates on villager gossip. If you've got 5 or more villagers, they get together and go, hey, what do you reckon? You love our village? Yeah, I like our village. You know what I think we need? What do you think we need? I think we need a golem. Do you really think we need a golem? I need a golem. Let's get a golem. And they'll spawn a golem. As long as there's one within a distance of the villagers, they're quite happy. But if there isn't one, they'll get together and chat and go, I reckon we need a golem. And they'll make one. So that's how this one works. Pretty simple. And it's got a reasonable output. But before we start, we need to understand how golem spawning works. Okay, so golems will spawn from a villager in an area which is 8 wide, 8 long, and 6 deep. Okay, 8 by 8 by 6, centered on the villager. Okay, so if our villager is here in that center, anywhere in that area, there goes another one. Anywhere in that area, a golem can spawn as long as it's got a spawnable block that it can stand on. Okay, and that's the mechanics of where a golem will spawn. 8 by 8 by 6. 6 up and down on the on the y-axis, and on the x and z axis, we're looking at 8. So you're going to make sure you've got non-spawnable blocks except for where you want the golem to spawn. Okay, so the villagers, using this mechanic, if you need 5 or more villagers, they need to be able to sleep. Okay, and they just get together and they gibber and talk, and they'll eventually spawn golems. It's not the same rate as one where they get scared out of their wits by a zombie, but it still works. Okay, so let's get to it. Now, to build this, you are going to need an area that is 5 by 7. 5 by 7. And you need to be able to either, if you want it on ground level, it needs to have non-spawnable blocks all around it, based on an 8 by 8 by 6, and non-spawnable blocks beneath it. And we might make this one on the ground. What do you reckon? And to build it, you need a chest. You need 5 hoppers, you need 6 signs, you need 47 of your choice of building blocks, and I'm going to use deep slate bricks. You need 57 walls, 30 stairs. You could use construction blocks if you like. You need 6 lanterns, 2 fences. You're going to need some internal lighting source. You could use jack-o'-lanterns, you could use seed lanterns, shroom lights, or you could just chuck in a torch if you want. You're going to need a bucket of lava, 3 buckets of water, 5 beds, 5 villagers, and some temporary blocks. Let's get to it. Okay, because we're going to build this one on ground level, okay, start by clearing out your area. Okay, as I said, 7 by 5. Okay, and we then want to place down our foundation blocks. Okay, in the corner, place down one of our blocks, and then around the sides, use our stairs. And we're doing this just so it has a little bit of decoration. Okay, what we want to do then is, with our sea lanterns, just go in and place down some lighting. Now with our beds, I want you to place them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that allows our villagers to get in and out of the beds and be able to stand on those blocks there. Okay, we're not going to put the villages in yet, just yet. We'll leave it till the end. Okay, with our walls, I want you to put one in each corner. Then with our construction block, just place one in each corner. And then we can go around with our bricks, our stairs, and upside down, just ring the area so it looks a little bit pretty. So it looks just like that. Then with our construction blocks, just go through and enclose the center. Now this becomes our spawning platform for our golems. Okay, so pick a corner, any corner. Okay, we'll take it, this one here. What I want you to do is take out that corner block and place down a chest. And then we will take out this row of blocks here. And with our hoppers, making sure that the nozzles face into the ones we want to. Okay, so we'll crouch and click facing into the chest here. And we've placed our first hopper down. And now that one's got the nozzle. You can see there it's facing into the chest. And now we'll just put hoppers all the way along here facing into each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you don't necessarily need this one, but it just stops any losses from the drops. Okay, with our walls, I want you to go all the way around. Okay, you don't necessarily need to make this one too high. I just think it looks a little bit better. So we'll just go too high here. Just like that. And on the end ones here, okay, from the 1, 2, third one in, I want you to place a third high layer. Just like that. Okay, so with our signs going on the 2 high block, okay, I want you to place a sign on these 3 blocks here. 1, 2, 3. This is creating the lava blade. Okay, and then on this one here, go across our 3. 1, crouch, and crouch. There we go. And we've now created an area for our lava to sit. Right, now we can, in the corners here, place down a fence post, place down the lantern, and this isn't necessary, it's just to add to the aesthetics. And then I place down a lantern on these spots here. Again, not necessary, just for aesthetics. With your bucket of water, I want you to place 3 buckets of water down here, so it all flows down over the hoppers. Okay, and with our lava bucket, go to the center block here and drop our lava. And it will stay in that spot. We now have our lava blade prepared. We are nearly ready. Now, because this one's ground level, we need to make sure that there are no spawnable blocks within that 8x8x6. Okay, so in your world, you'd need to go underneath here, and it's going to be 6 below this level here. Okay, so you need to go down at least 6 and make sure there's no spawnable spots underneath this villager pod. Okay, so tunnel down and slab up anything down there, or fill in any caves or anything like that, but you can't have any spawnable spots. Again, from the ground, this is all spawnable out here, so you need to go out 8 from every point, okay? Because, okay, it's not from just from the center, it's from anywhere a villager could be. So if a villager's over here, you're going to go 8 that way. If a villager's here, 8 that way, etc., etc. So it's easiest just to go 8 out from all the points of your build. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back. And there you go. 8x8 area centered on the villager bod, and nothing should be able to spawn on there. Now, path blocks aren't spawnable, okay, but you could put bottom slabs, you could put um, uh, stairs, you could put carpet, you could put farmland. Farmland's not spawnable either. You just need to make sure that these are all non-spawnable blocks. Right, so we are now ready for our villagers. Okay, there are numerous ways to get villagers into here. You could use a rail system. You could use boats up to the point. You could do whatever. You could put two in there and just breed them if you wanted to. But I'll also show you another way of doing it. Now, watch this. Okay, so it's nighttime. Now, we'll just take out that block there. Villagers will always want to pathfind to a bed. So if you've got your villagers, you brought them up here by boat, and you're just wondering how you're going to get them into the pod, just bring them in at nighttime. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they'll happily go in to their servitude, never to leave again. G'day, guys. Right, we're ready to go. All we need to do now is wait for morning. Now, you need to wait till daytime, and they need to have slept, but there you go. As soon as they woke up, we got a golem straight away. And it will go into this chest here. And there you go. Simple as that. One villager iron golem farm. So there you go. One villager iron golem farm where you don't need a zombie. It's very simple to build in your world and a little bit safer. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other content, and we'll let the villagers do their thing. Until next time, hooroo!